Welcome to the Heavyweight Podcast.
The message behind saying the title of the Heavyweight Podcast is to be able to say that we can weigh in on some heavy shit. You know, what we're talking about is important from every aspect of it. It's a heavy weight. It's not just about physical weight, but the weight of things that can weigh our minds. So I think it's dope that we can have this conversation.
Yeah, but it's a girl. It's not a date. Oh. It's not a date.
It's still a date with you, nigga. You got a backpack. It's a date. Anytime you out with somebody.
This ain't the backpack. This is a backpack. This ain't the backpack.
It's a backpack.
The backpack is purple and say cookies all around it. So you see me with
say
the
cookies?
Purple, you see me with the purple
So
cookies
the
backpack,
purple cookie
baby,
backpack?
baby, because I'm trying to get the cookie when I got the cookies.
Oh, okay.
So many questions.
Hey, we on a podcast. Ask what you got to ask, baby.
He said,
Fuck.
ask what you gotta ask.
My damn back hurt.
So is it like a play on cookies and cream?
But who's doing the creaming?
Both?
Both.
Mm-hmm.
Double sided.
Because you don't know the sit.
Double sided.
With the sit. Okay.
I mean, I don't cross my legs.
I mean, but you know the sit. You know sit.
Is there a snickerdoodle or?
Listen. It's whatever flavor she like,
Almost
except for any white chocolate. I don't like that either. It's pink, and
I just like when you got the leg on the shoulder and you get to kiss the back of the leg. Are you in there? You know what I mean?
I do.
On the period?
Not on the period. No, I'm not down with that. I don't run.
I don't
red
part
lights.
red seas, nigga. That's how I draw the line.
Do you?
You part red seas?
Do you? Kevin?
Kevin, you part red seas?
Kevin said, "Get the fuck out of him and his wife's
He
business."
said, "Nigga, just start the episode."
Kevin said,
Let's go ahead and do that.
Kevin said, "Get the fuck out of him and his wife's business." Period.
195.
195. What's up, everybody? We're back again with another episode of the Heavyweight Podcast. This is episode 195.
Yay.
I'm Des the Diva, back again with these three gentlemen and this beautiful guest host. Can everybody please introduce yourself?
Sure, I'm Aromius Funk.
The fuck?
That's what I go with. That's what I go by these days.
Go ahead.
Romeus?
Aromius Funk.
I don't have
That's
time.
that's
I don't
mine.
want to do this with you.
Is it smell or band?
My
Or the
moniker. If you will.
It's your boy Molito. Molito.
And I'm an antisocial guy, McFly.
I like it.
That's cute.
And the Miss Lady.
How were y'all weeks?
I didn't spend too much, thank God.
Bullshit, nigga. You just smoked the half a cow.
Yeah, but little did you know. But no, it's a good week. Real good week. I enjoyed it. Yeah. Well, cooked a little bit, and you'll see the content.
Okay, all right.
You'll see the content.
All right. Sound good. You?
You'll see the content, right?
Nigga?
Yeah.
I feel old, nigga.
Well, I mean, the shoe fit.
That's it.
Lace the shit up.
Yeah, that's
Why
it.
you feel old?
That's my birthday.
How old are you?
Old enough to vote.
Oh, now he doing that.
Old enough to vote.
Well, happy birthday, you old dirty nigga.
Old ass. Happy birthday.
Are you a cousin of ODB?
I wish.
Oh, dirty nigga. Oh, shit.
I'm 39.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't say
I'm still the baby on the podcast.
You are the baby on the pod.
This is diabolical.
Are you the baby?
You the baby on the pod. It is diabolical.
No, I'm talking to that nigga.
There was a resident.
Y'all gonna quit hating on the baby because the baby fine as motherfucker, boy.
Okay,
I'll
well,
tell
we
you
ain't
one
gonna
thing.
comment. You got it.
Cooper Trooper?
He's probably right below you.
I'm gonna go with it. Yeah. He said nigga standing under the table.
And if he can stand up and get down to business, that's all right with me, the baby. Well, how was your week, Big Fly?
Last episode we talked about generational curses, right?
Mhm.
Shout out to Marcus, right?
We did shout out to Marcus.
So, or Marquise, depending on
Oh
whatever
no, it was
question you want to
Marcus.
go
It was
go
Marcus.
with, because we gotta get more variety. Come on. So I was walking at my park because I live in the suburbs, trying to break generational curses. But I was walking and I saw a black couple. And I know we stress breaking generational curses, but I've had this talk with Mo. At some point, and I applaud them. It was a dope stroller. I appreciate showing that we, black people can have money. But at some point, they took their son out of the stroller. He's not, I know he wasn't, maybe 6 months old, and they let him crawl on the grass. And every black bell in my mind just went, what the fuck? I heard a black voice of women, men. And so why the fuck the kid on the grass? The dog shit on the grass.
That's not
Did he have a coat on?
No.
Oh yeah,
Oh
Granny,
yeah, he
Granny
don't know.
mad.
He ain't a
I
damn
guess I got
coat.
the wrong
He
black
cheated
So
on
there's
somebody.
certain generational curses that we cannot break. This is one of them.
They
Because
pissed all their ancestors.
I
off.
get that we're trying to progress, but don't let your kids crawl on the grass. Because I'd see the dogs that shit there.
But did you say your ancestors?
Hell yeah, you over here with the
Nigga,
baby?
our ancestors were barefoot in the bush.
The baby ain't got no coat on. No, I was
With they titties out.
I was referring to the baby. I was referring to the baby not having no coat on.
No coat, no.
No coat. And an ancestor is anybody that's gone on before you. So my grandma, who was here in my 20s, who wanted a nigga to have a coat on, is technically considered an ancestor as well. So niggas need to put coats on their kids. Or they're going to
Wakanda
have-
forever for sure. But what I'm trying to say is we got to break these. That one can't be broken.
I
It
agree.
can.
I agree.
It can.
I don't.
I do it all the time.
You
I-
let them walk in the shit
I
grass.
did this shit. I ain't wrong. I did it.
You
The
also,
shit grass
you know
Yeah,
what?
Clean the shit. You clean the doodle. Cut the grass.
with the baby.
You cut the grass. You do all that. Yeah.
With the baby.
Yeah, man. That's why.
Not the baby. A baby.
Yeah,
Like
well, the
a
baby
6-month-old baby.
That nigga ain't coming here.
Okay. I guess I stand corrected. Let's.
Yeah, I'm breaking curses.
All right.
I didn't call it. I'm with nature.
Yeah, I put the coat on the baby for sure.
Learned something new
that's
today
one
about
we
Kevin.
can't break, but that can't be that shocking. He have a very hippie like personality, so it's not even that shocking to me that you was outside with barefoot and you let the kids go outside barefoot either, because you got a hippie personality, like a one with nature type of.
Yeah,
a
the
person.
earth. So you get contacted. You get connected by putting your feet
And I
on
believe
the
it because
earth.
you just said Earth with an F.
That's
I believe it like a motherfucker. Bitch, Earth, bitch. Okay, all right. How was your week?
I'm on this earth.
Okay,
I'm
good.
good.
Earthing and
Mhm.
shit. Well, I'm still here. Probably would have had that same damn face that Gail had I had to go outer space. But other than that,
They said you had to go out of space. They was in the basement.
baby,
Nah.
yeah, baby, they went somewhere, baby, because them white women went up there. And they was
No, they
Gail
said,
got up there and was like,
they said Oprah made her ass
Oprah
go.
punked her ass. Oprah punked her into going. So Oprah, if you see this league out alone, she don't want to do that. You next time you take your ass and go. But other than that, I had a pretty good week.
That's what's up.
Let's get into this. These questions were cultivated by Kevin over here.
Who's Kevin? I thought that's from Mr. Funk.
Mr. Funk, when it hit the fan,
harmonious.
It's gonna smell like chitlin grits and ham. Yeah.
Bars.
Did you
I
say
thought-
chitlins, grits, and ham?
Yeah, you don't remember that song?
That sounds
was
like
the jam.
a play on Dr. Seuss.
I forgot whose song it was. Who made that song? When
They
the
shouldn't.
funk hit the fan, smell like chitlin grits.
That
and
was Steve
ham.
Harvey.
It's good. It was a
Yeah,
Steve
Steve
Harvey.
Harvey.
Yeah,
Steve
yeah,
Harvey.
yeah. See?
Yeah.
Oh, from the Steve Harvey show?
Steve Harvey show, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, he definitely did. He had
It
that
showed
little
our
group.
age.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really did. We really did. We really did.
I'm not the same age as y'all.
You the oldest.
I'm not the
Was
oldest.
it Steve
nigga.
Harvey and the High Tops?
Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's get into it. First question: are you guys turning in your kids or helping them get away? Let's see. Are taking the charge for your kids or significant other? Obviously, if they do a crime.
What did they do?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
That's a good question because I was thinking, I was like, like if they hit somebody and they was on a dark street, like, hey dad, look, I fucked up. I was like, well, no one's there. I might get them out of there. They gotta live with that. Now, if it's murder, daddy ain't taking it. I think I'll give him a head start though. To be honest, I think I would give him a head start. Because I think I can.
You gonna help
get
them
out.
run?
Hell yeah, that's my kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if they wrong as fuck, like you wrong as fuck.
Yeah. I'm not turning nobody in.
Here's a couple bucks. Well, maybe not, because I don't know if my kid's solid like that yet.
That little one is.
She was dead. I got you.
She was the shit. The little one is. The little
I ain't gonna
one.
tell nobody.
She gonna say, "Don't worry about it. The body's gone."
Right. Cleaned up the mess and everything.
It's an interesting question. What would y'all do?
I'm not turning nobody in.
I ain't doing no time for nobody.
I'm not.
I
I'm
like
not.
how yours was like drastically different. You're like, I'm not turning. You're like, I ain't going to jail.
I'm not going to jail, but I'm not gonna turn them in either. I'm not gonna turn my kid in. No.
What if it's like heinous?
Define heinous.
Some shit where you're like, I can't even believe my kid did that shit.
I can't believe it. So I'm gonna be in denial, not turn her ass in.
Yeah. They did that.
You answered the question for me. I'm in denial. You know what she said? Not my baby.
Never. I'm not turning.
Like the
no.
dad on blow.
Yeah.
No.
Not my baby.
Yeah.
Exactly like the Dad on Blood. I love
dig
that
it.
movie.
I dig it.
Oh my god, it's my favorite movie.
Brooklyn would be on a bus to Tijuana.
Yeah.
And we'd figure out communication, but I'm not turning my kid in. And just like you guys said, I'm not doing time for her.
No.
So,
Well, definitely
but
not. I can't do time for nobody, baby, because you got to take your hair,
bum.
lashes, and shit out.
yeah,
I ain't going.
be big Bertha's bitch.
Yeah, I'm not being nobody, bitch.
No.
I'm gonna be the one in there with the bitches.
That ain't how it works.
Yeah. I'm gonna be the one in there with the bitches. I'm not gonna be nobody, bitch.
That sounds stressful.
Yeah.
No.
We're having
it ain't
bitches.
stressful.
Yeah.
Bitches in jail.
It does
Bitch, go
look
make
like
my
it.
noodles.
I'm done.
I say it depends on the crime
Oh.
for me.
So what's your limit?
If it's some like he pointed out like heinous shit where you're like it was some real foul fucked up shit. I don't know if I could just
Let it
turn a
ride.
blind eye to
Yeah.
that. Like
But what if they were defending themselves?
if they're
That's
defending
different.
themselves, then it's different. Now if it's some shit where they literally just going on some like some Jeffrey Dahmer shit, and you're like, what the fuck? I raised that?
Yeah. I'm probably turning my kid in.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, you eat.
we
you
gotta get this
eating-
motherfucker off the streets.
he might eat me next. What the fuck? Like
You eat niggas or raping niggas, you gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
you know what, Dad?
I don't believe
Fuck
my
you.
child is capable of that, so I'm not turning her in.
Yeah. No, she's not.
Then all of a sudden you're a two for okay.
Even the suitcase.
Oh yeah.
It's like
no.
apparently they were capable.
Right. Yeah, no. Yeah, if it's something heinous like that, murder, you eat niggas and you
I'm
raping niggas.
Not all murder. Like it was like some
No,
niggas
murder
gotta-
and
some
you
niggas
eat
got to
niggas.
die. Oh yeah, and the eating.
Oh, the
It's the
cannibals
eating,
part.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's the eating
okay.
niggas
They was
part.
hungry.
You ain't that fucking hungry, nigga.
Nah,
Niggas
yeah.
eat crocodile every day.
I'm probably more mad that you didn't call me and ask for some money.
Yeah,
You that hungry?
yeah, you know. Everybody answer that?
Yeah.
Cool. Next question: when and how do you balance tough love and nurturing love? I think all the love need to be nurturing, even the tough,
No.
even the tough stuff.
I get what
I
you're
only
saying.
agree with that because
get
even
what
the
you're
tough
saying.
love you're nurturing in a
Yeah.
way. I guess I do agree with that part. But how do you balance it? Shit, y'all let me know.
Circumstantial.
I don't know. I've not had that
Yeah.
problem.
Oh yeah, you said she's quiet.
Yeah,
It's-
he didn't know that.
At all?
He
He
speaks.
didn't say kids. He just said in general.
He speaks.
That is true.
Mhm.
He didn't say.
And relationship.
I don't tell other people kids shit. I ain't even gonna lie to
But
you.
he didn't. But
Relationship
This is a
too.
relationship too. This is just in life. This is people. You
Oh, in relationships, how do you balance tough love? Oh,
no
God.
in all the relationships, not for just romantic. All of them. Because I'm gonna just tell you, Des, you fucking up.
It's different. It's different in friendships. I'm gonna be direct like that too, and would appreciate you being direct with me as
Okay,
well.
you fucking up.
Yeah, I'm not. And in relation, I'm not. Okay, you just want to say something to me. Period. In relationships, I think it really depends on the nigga, because some of these niggas is sensitive. These niggas want to be the bad bitch nowadays, and you got to be gentle with these niggas like you be gentle with goddamn women, because these niggas just want you to
Specific
talk to
niggas.
them.
Keep that.
Not all, not all niggas, not all niggas, and I'm not talking about hating daddy. I ain't talking about hating daddy neither. So let me just make that clear
Protect me.
for somebody
My
messing me
heart
and
is-
asking me if
my
I'm talking
heart
about
is
my damn
sensitive.
husband. I ain't talking about that nigga neither. But a lot of times, you encounter men that are they got tissue paper fucking feelings, and you have to be gentle with how you say things to them. So it depends on the man. Some men you can
And
be
I take offense to
Situation.
that.
in
Yeah,
the
I like that.
situation.
Because if say that motherfucker hit his limit and he's right
Absolutely.
here, you don't want to just be like, "Hey, nigga, toughen up," and he's like, he's about to jump off the fucking bridge.
No.
Like,
I agree. You're absolutely correct. It does depend on the circumstances. Well, I don't know, because
Sound like you gotta learn how to read the room.
Yeah, you guys got to know how to read the
So,
motherfucking room.
situational based.
Yeah, that's
You got to kind of be able to understand that sometimes you got to have tough love. Sometimes you have to dial it back.
Yeah.
Circumstantial.
Yeah, I think it all boils down to empathy, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because if you learn, like we discussed that before, if you learn how to connect with people on that level, then you know when to be tough.
Yeah.
Or when to be soft or whatever you want to call it, nurturing or anything. Like with, I'll use the kids as example. Like Graceland, she's a lot. She thinks she's tough, but she's mad sensitive. So the yelling shit actually don't work with her. You would think it does, but it don't. So it's like I try to figure out when she's doing stuff that's like boiling my blood, how to like breathe and try to approach it in different ways. Cause I've tried everything, yelling, fucking, here's the thumb, here's the whatever. And like I've learned a lot of times that using the disappointment and stuff.
Yeah, that's big.
Or letting her know like I don't like how you're doing that. It's like you're not listening to me and like making her understand how it makes me feel. And that seems to be more effective. Kendall's just mad easy. It's cool. So I think it's like you said, circumstantial.
To your point, Kevin, with my daughter that works, like the yelling will get her attention, but it won't move her.
Yeah.
The showing her that you're disappointed, that's when if she sees you're disappointed, now she's crying because you're disappointed. And now she hits you with, oh my God, I'm a bad daughter. I don't want to. She hits you all that. And the other thing that I noticed that's really impactful to her is that when I don't say nothing, like there was one time she had did something that her mother told her not to do, and I didn't say nothing. I just got up and I walked away. And then when she came out the room, she noticed that I was grabbing all of her stuff out of her room and I was just removing it. And she was looking at me like, where are you taking my stuff? And I was like, when you learn how to respect your mother in my household, you can earn your stuff back. I think I left her with like 2 Barbies and 1 Stuffy.
Hey, you better than me. I'll look at Grace and I'll say, don't trip. just walk up and start.
You know? And so, and I took her TV, and then I remember I had told somebody, and I forgot who it was, and they're like, man, I would have just took the HDMI cord instead of moving the TV. I said, damn, that's right.
Yeah.
Because then she could have saw the TV every day and known she couldn't use it. It's different once the TV's there. So the next time I did it, I just took the HDMI cord. I'm like, no, you'll get it back when you earn it back. That's like going back to what I was saying like last episode, like we make her earn her stuff. Mm-hmm. So what I noticed when we take that approach with her, it's more impactful. It is more impactful than the yelling. Because when she sees that you're not emotional in the moment, then she starts to regulate her emotions. Because now she know that energy is not going to be matched. I'm gonna just look at you, and I'm not going to talk to you until you're done with just whatever you got going on.
Mm-hmm.
What are these doing? Sorry,
they live it.
They having time of their life.
A ball or the worst time.
All right, everybody answered that one. We good? Okay.
You thought about it?
Think about it.
You did.
Yeah.
You did. Is it important to protect our kids from the world or prepare them for it?
Prepare.
Absolutely prepare them. You can't protect them.
Because when you protect them and when you're no longer here, they're not able to stand on their own feet.
They're expecting you to always be there to protect them.
And they're going to be 42 living in your basement.
Right.
Yeah. Protection, ain't that a form of preparation in some instances?
No.
I mean, I can see protecting them as you prepare them, but like I think they would have to go hand in hand.
Well, yeah, you protect them from the bullshit. Yeah. You protect them from the predators when they're young.
Yeah, and then you kind of show them what's out there as it's happening. So a situation base, you might see something happening out there and be like, see, this is what you just avoided, and kind of give them an idea. Like,
I have a question have any of your guys' kids asked you about homeless people? And the reason I asked that, because we're talking about protection and preparing. I know my daughter's asked me a bunch of times, why is that person homeless? Or, and that's why I'm just like, have any of your kids asked about homelessness?
I mean, she's curious, and we always just tell her that they're going through a rough time right now, or they've made some bad decision, but they're trying to get back.
Have you ever explained to your kids, like, because I've told my daughter before, if you make a lot of bad choices, there's a possibility you could end up on that side.
Yeah. Hayden doesn't ask those questions because as I've been in his life since he was 7, and as long as he's known me, I'm very much like an advocate for the homeless community. So he's fed them, he's given them shoes, clothes, so he has a good understanding of that. But when I do explain to him, I do tell him that, this could be a result of making bad decisions, but everybody out here isn't a result of making bad decisions. Sure. So he knows the reality of it. So yeah.
Kendall don't ask. It's not funny. She's like,
you can't say it's not funny then laugh.
She's like, so what's up with these poor people?
Oh,
like, why are these people poor out here? It's like we don't know what's going on. So we try to help people. We try to give people stuff if we can, but like she I don't know, it's hard to explain that one. Because like you said, not everybody's there from just all bad decisions. Like shit happens.
My kids often they don't like seeing poor or like animals in distress.
Yeah.
So they'll ask and they'll be like, they'll try to empathize about what's going on, and they try to comprehend, and they ask dad why or mom why, and it's just the understanding that we don't try to tell them not to be like always have concern for your fellow person.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes you don't know the circumstance of why they are where they are, so you try to give them it could be a multitude of things. They could have been a veteran. They could have been this, but you don't know. You just try to be polite.
Yeah.
And
well, and then
if you can give,
I think that kind of because when we do things like give, they notice that, and like if we go to eat or something, they see a homeless person, they're like, "Well, are we gonna get them this?" And like that's a tough one because you're like, you can't feed everybody. Like you can't help everybody. Like, and it's like
I don't know. I just sounds insensitive, but I do say something when it's honest, it's honest. But I'll be like, charity starts at home first. You can't help others if you can't. If you're not in a good space to help, you got to help yourself before you can help others, kind of thing. So if they're like, why can't we just give? Well, we still have to eat too. I understand that they're in a tough spot. What we can give, we can give. But
when they have money in their piggy banks, they were funny because I was like, well, Daddy doesn't have it. You got it? Like, well, I got money in my piggy bank. I'm like, oh shit. You do.
I'll give even if it's my last.
I can't.
Even if it's my last, I'll give because I have just the full faith that God will provide.
It's not your last. That's why I look at it.
You gotta check.
If it's my last at that moment, I've been days with without additional funds because I've given my last. What I don't like is Hayden has become so accustomed to me because I've literally taken my shoes off and given it to somebody and just drove home barefoot. He's so used to it that now he see homeless people when we walking in the store, and y'all remember Hayden got autism, so he'll be.
Why do you do that? What? You can't make those faces.
What? Oh shit!
What?
You did the face.
What?
To her taking her shoes off.
Because in my mind I was like, "What shoes?"
Oh, the slippers. Yeah. We'll know if they see a homeless person on the thing.
You can't do that.
Be the baddest bitch homeless person that y'all ever get see is San Bernardino fucking Dino.
Shit.
Okay?
I tell you all the time. Sometimes I don't say it, but my face says it.
Yeah, as soon as you said shoes,
it
he was like,
no particular shoes. If I got on Jordans and you walking down the street and you barefoot, I'm gonna give you them Jordans off my feet.
What corner do you often?
I'm about to just stand out there.
Because
I'll just be barefoot.
And Letitia will vouch for that. She'll tell you because one time I was giving somebody, I had some Crocs on or something. Letitia was like, "Them is real, bitch. You finna get this man down." Bitch, I'll give him my shoes. You give me them Crocs.
What days do you wear the J's?
Any day I have a bunch of Jordans, so I wear.
Okay,
but
you
I
let
just
me
feel
know.
like
Did you get them from China?
Hell no. I got them from the
Malaysia.
Apparently, we all got them from China, according to motherfucking China.
Malaysia, that's where they make them.
According to China shit, we all got them from there. But no, I just really feel like I've been blessed. I've never been to a point where I just didn't have anything. Yeah. So if I have anything, I'm gonna give it. I just gotten Hayden so accustomed to it that now when he see homeless people, he be like, "You don't have no money? Hold on, my bonus mama got something in her purse. She gonna give you some right now." And then they're just standing there looking at me, and I'm like, "Hayden, shut up, bro." Like, yes.
Is this everyone?
What do you mean?
Because I'm just homeless.
Absolutely, because it's not my responsibility to figure out if they really doing the right thing or not.
Right down your cross street.
I feel you on this, but I only ask this because when I go into work, there's this specific corner. And they be rotating. And there's one that I was like, are you fucking serious? He was the only one, didn't have a sign, didn't have nothing. He just stood there and just looked at the cars. And I was like, nigga, everybody else had a sign, something. You just
I have a good discernment. I have a really good discernment that I feel like God has blessed me with a good discernment. I know who to give to. I hear God.
Okay, so you have a little vetting.
Did you ever used to see
I hear God what he tells.
I was like, he
the
just
guy
standing
for
staring
Chicago
at the window.
University that had the sign that says, "I'm not gonna like need money for drinks or whatever." You remember that guy that used to be out there on University in Chicago?
I want to say that I'm giving him money because
the honest dude. I was like, he's honest.
Make me give it to you.
Yeah, like he's honest.
I'm just trying to get drunk.
Yeah, I'm just trying. Like, and the sign was just honest. You're like, I fuck with it.
It's a lady in Redlands, and she carries a sign. I got a picture of it. I have to find it in my phone and just say wheels for money. I said, I'm gonna get this bitch some money just cut, bitch. I just
what corner is that?
It's literally when you get off the freeway to go to Target. I ain't lying.
So Alabama?
Alabama.
Okay.
And she right there. She like got a sign in this.
I gotta go over there for work.
You remember the one a couple of years ago, the lady that was
California?
homeless, in California, but you could tell she was very privileged. So she had like her nails were done.
Oh wow.
She had like implants, so she wasn't homeless for long. Like it was one of them things where I don't know if she just fell on hard times. Yeah. But I was like, they're gonna, and she was only there for like a day or so.
They got her right. Did she have teeth?
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
she was young and she like it was weird. So when everyone looked at her, I was like, she's like the prettiest homeless person I've ever seen. And she looked like her nails were done, everything. And I was like, I don't think she's gonna be out here for long.
Yeah, let me take by the end of the night. Show you a better life, girl.
Yeah, I definitely I help everybody. Even if you're pretty and you look like you just been there for a day or so.
Okay.
All right. For sure. I'm gonna just go out there with just this nice suit and be like, hey, today was the day.
And if you're barefoot, I'm gonna give you my
I'll leave
shoes.
them in the car.
I'm gonna be out there when I need some more J's.
Maybe not these particular shoes I got on today, but I would definitely give you some shoes.
I don't want no Patrick Ewings. He's a Nick. I don't mess with the Knicks.
Oh my God, his shoes are bomb though. They're so comfortable. They're much more comfortable than my Jordans. Even though I have quite a few pairs.
Patrick Ewing, boy.
I don't know what team he played for, what he look. I don't even know what the man look like.
He has really big nostrils.
Looks like a monkey.
Big.
Damn.
Is he black?
Yes.
Hold the fuck up. Is he black?
Yes.
We are not gonna say no black people look like no fucking monkey
does.
on the. We're not going to say no black people look like no monkeys.
When you're right,
We
you're
are
right.
not going to say what we ain't gonna do is say the black people look like monkeys live on the thing.
Yeah, looks like a
Yeah, I was gonna say what happened when they.
He looks like an orangutan.
When a nigga looks like a monkey, you go.
He looks
You
like
call a spade a spade. That's fine.
Let's move on because
he looks like the big gorilla in Planet of the Apes.
You call a spade a spade.
She added.
Yes,
it.
that's
She
Patrick
added.
Ewing.
It.
That's Patrick Ewing. Look
All
at
he needs is a horse now.
Patrick, I'm sorry, baby. Your shoes is nice so they comfortable.
Michael Clark Duncan.
Let me see.
Oh,
look at when he played for the Knicks.
Oh my God.
Well, I'll say this, sir. You looked better in your younger years. It's the recent pictures that are killing me softly.
Huh?
I didn't.
Still with us?
Yes.
Okay.
Why does
he's
he?
in that Richard Pryor
Is he
stage, right?
dead?
No,
And I'm
he's
talking
still
about
here.
this.
He's alive.
He's still here.
He's very much alive.
He are 62.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't have said
What's the
that.
next question,
Oh,
man?
disrespectful.
Mr. Ewing, I like your shoes, and that's about it. Did I already ask about the I'm shit.
Patrick spun her up.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Because
expecting.
as soon as she saw it, she was like, "Oh,
I wasn't expecting. I saw everything you said. I wasn't supposed to expect that nigga.
He has bowling ball holes for nose.
Oh God, he does.
Like the
It
big,
just-
the large.
It's
You can shoot a cannon out that thing, boy. That thing is stinging, boy. That's shit.
he smells the sun
Ooh,
come up. It's
shit.
okay."
Smell the sun come up is wild.
Oh,
That shit is diabolical. I'm gonna use that shit.
Yeah, he's like, "The sun's up." Ding.
yeah. Oh shit.
You could probably hear the sun come up too with his big ass ears.
I ain't never seen a nigga rooster.
Nigga rooster.
Fuck.
You can't get past the picture.
No, cause that's an ugly nigga. That nigga show.
I'm gonna show you what
is
he looks
ugly.
like. He looks like that big gorilla from Planet of the Apes.
Next question,
Oh,
does.
sorry.
What era would you consider yourself at your peak, mentally or physically? And do you feel like you still ascending or are you descending?
Can we ask Patrick that?
That nigga hit that shit.
82 was his peak.
Yeah, he done hit that peak and that shit is gone.
Or was that 88? I don't think I hit my peak yet. That's my answer.
You ain't. What about you?
What about a peak that you've reached so far?
I'm not gonna let nobody who murdered Muppets in her spare time talk shit about me.
I murder Muppets. I murder coochie. I murder lots of things in my spare time. Now what?
With the Care Bear stare.
Period.
Talking just now?
Yeah, she was.
I missed it.
Yeah.
Oh man, I missed that.
Keep up. I keep up.
I'm gonna just start looking right over her head. She only 5'2".
My nigga like me short.
And what's so cold is the anyway.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
That's a short nigga. That's good going.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm physically. I don't know. I think it was Navy when I was in the Navy.
I mean, you was just at the lodge. You had your shirt off. You look comfortable.
Oh yeah, I'm comfortable like mentally. I'll put the titties out. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it, whatever. I'm not in the pool with a t-shirt on. Like, why would I do that? I chose to come here. So mentally, I feel like I'm. Yeah, fuck yeah. This might be my peak.
You see it right here?
Yeah, like I don't.
She said mentally.
Yeah, fuck it.
And physically.
Physically, I'm not. I'm hell no. Look at me, but it's cool. I don't know what that looks like yet. If I work out, if I'm gonna go back to, I don't think I'm gonna hit those weights and those
you got that
benchmarks that I was
that
at.
Comfortable love weight on you.
Yeah, but some of it has to shred. So I'm gonna try to put my uniform back on and see if I can.
Don't hurt your feelings.
Damn.
No, I can't right now. I mean, that's my goal is to lose the weight to get to that.
Okay.
No, my feelings won't be hurt.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
There's a video from like 3 years ago, so it's worse.
Oh.
It's worse. I tried to put it on.
I mean, I wasn't trying. When I said that, I said I wasn't being me. I'm just saying I've done that. Like let me try this on. And I'm
Hit
like,
that
ooh.
bullshit button.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but for real though, I wasn't trying to be mean because I've done it. I'm saying I've done it before. I was like, let me try this shirt on. And I'm like, yeah, fuck this. I thought I had progress, but I ain't where I thought it was.
Yeah. So I think I'm not. I think I'm there now, but I don't know about physically. I want to see what that looks like with more weight. That wasn't as big. If that makes sense.
Are you trying to get yoked?
A little bit, not yoked.
Like Debo?
In shape. Toned.
Oh, okay.
Are you trying to look like Debo?
No.
Toned.
No, I'm trying to look like Swole.
Like who?
Swole.
You trying to look like Swole?
Swole.
Is that a person?
Swole.
What was it? What do you have a picture of them?
Yeah.
They don't like Patrick Ewing, do they?
No.
Oh, God,
Okay, this is
No, he does not.
Patrick Ewing, baby.
as long as you compare to him, anybody at any time, at any shape, isn't a better spot than Patrick Ewing.
No, I can't. Not Sam Cassell.
Sam Cassell, that's a rough nigga.
That's alien.
Do you know who that is?
That's alien.
He looks like the alien.
I said if Sam, if he can get married and have kids, it's somebody. For
I'm
everybody.
sorry, Sam. You're probably like our number one fan and shit, and we were like, they got me again. This is the second time.
If he's
He ugly?
if he's whole mentally, he'll be okay.
That fucking spaceship pull up.
Yeah.
My God.
But he was a good basketball player.
Let me see
What's
him.
up? She's fine. What do you need? What are you
Debatable.
Let me see him.
doing? Okay, get a juice go.
I wasn't a fan of Sam Cassell.
What's your answer? If you at your peak?
He like he got Benjamin Button.
Look at
My
his like
so far, once I get my diet right, so far my peak was high school, senior year.
As in
Like
both
health?
mental or physically? Or
Mentally or physically. Because I remember that was a time where people treated me completely different. Was my senior year because I played basketball for like a year and a half straight. I was in the best physical shape I was in, and I came back to North, and it was a different time. I got groped by a lot of women.
Is your goal to get groped
Against your will?
Against my will, yeah.
Did you press charges?
No, I didn't.
Is your
Equality.
Goal to get
They want
groped
equality.
again?
Press charges.
You trying to get back to the groping stage?
The groping stage, but with my consent, goddammit, like
yeah. But if they don't, we're gonna get lawyers. And
Yeah.
we're gonna
You
fund
want to get
this.
bigger, McFly? Because
No, I just want to
to
get.
be fair, like
I
this
just want to
right
get
here-
lean. Like, so at some point I'm shredding, but
this,
or
this
cutting.
part of him, girl, you better stop. This part of you right here, you snap it.
I thank you. But
that
like
was the perfect time.
Yeah, I was like, she's sweating.
That's the perfect time.
No, I don't. McFly, no, I compliment him. Pause, nigga. I compliment him all the time.
That was the perfect
And
time.
I don't mean no harm, no disrespect. I have much respect for your girl. I have
Oh,
much
he's
respect for
kidding. We
John. Well,
kidding.
Don't say John and then say well. This nigga. This nigga.
Well.
I got much respect for your.
anyway, mentally,
Well.
I'll say it depends on because I could say I'm at my strongest mentally, but it's like it's a lot now to bear the responsibility of everything else.
Yeah.
So right now I'm at my strongest mentally, but it's just a lot to take on at once. So pause. I can be funny. But yeah, physically, I'm not. I'm sure I'm gonna get there, but yeah, high school was that senior year was a trip. Like fucking crazy how people differently treat you.
How
when you're
lean
in
we
shape.
talking?
Huh?
How lean we talking?
He was cut.
For me,
Like,
Yeah.
then or now?
No. How lean are you trying to get now? Because I don't think you're big.
when we say lean, what do we mean? Because you're
Like
very
he wants to like come
Shrink
down.
it down. Yeah.
because you're very like you manly.
Talk your
like,
shit, Des.
Like I'm not, and I don't mean. I swear to God, I'm not hitting on you or no weirdo shit like that. And when I said not John, I mean I do respect whoever the fuck
let's go out of there.
You got her like
yeah.
back
But you
tracking.
just-
She is like she
but
about
you
to. She got a
just-
ticket.
like you manly. Like you got like a like it's nice.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's nice. I don't.
I will say I was gonna wait, but I curved by another gay man this week.
Oh shit. The
That
gay
was
niggas
funny.
like
Look here.
That's dope.
Look here.
is your gay nigga
was
still
funny.
at your gym?
He there. And when I saw that 10,000, I said, you know what?
Oh
I might have to make a business decision.
It was awkward, but I try to be as polite as I possibly could be. So
I
they gave me confidence because it was like, damn.
I didn't tell you the worst part. There's another gay man now.
It's two of them.
Yeah.
At your gym?
Yeah.
He called him.
Does he switch just as hard?
He called him. He's
He
like, hey,
worse.
we got one.
He switched in
Yeah.
in the women TikTok shorts. I'm like, nigga, why are you in here?
That's funny.
And
In
he
the
makes
women's
eye
TikTok?
contact. Like, nigga,
You know what he doing? He fishing. He trying to get you.
I be
It's because it's so many men.
It's
that
just
would give the nigga
it's so
attention.
interesting because it does give you a perspective of what women go through
Yeah.
Nah.
Unhandy.
You
To
to
should
that
go.
degree. Because
unhand me, heathen.
I was saying, because like I try to be as polite as possible, but it's still one of them things where you're like, dude,
No.
I'm trying to be polite, and you're still not getting the
Well, wait till you
See,
See, I
if-
learned.
if you
Just
start
don't
getting-
communicate.
Yeah, don't give him your number.
Avoid.
what?
Don't ever give him your number.
I'm not
Why
giving
the
them.
fuck would you hand out the number?
Did you give out your number?
You
Nah,
gave
he
your
just said like, well, women, that's gonna be unsolicited dick pics.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh my god. I just know it's just
Whoops,
a
didn't know
situation
that
where
was
you're
there.
like, you're trying to be polite, and then you're like, dude, he's really. I said, this is what women go through.
Yes. Except for when we say no, then we get to be all type of bitches,
Bitches and
fat ass
hoes.
bitch,
Have
you
you-
fucking bitch, you stupid hub. Yeah, what you mean fat ass bitch? You
What's
wasn't a
that
fat
shit?
mom a minute ago, and now all of a sudden I'm a fat ass bitch.
That,
He
that
might
part.
like fat girls.
You ever
No.
been to Fugo
They
de
all
Chao?
like fat
Bitches.
girls.
You ever been to Fugo de Chao?
Oh, I love it.
That's what women go through.
Oh,
If
word.
you flip it to green and however, got some meat. Here's some meat for.
I'm done.
Look at that. That's a skin.
Turn it to red. They still there. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So,
You gonna answer the question?
Yeah, y'all
y'all gotta
answer
answer
oh
it.
no,
that.
I'm
answer.
the,
I did.
I didn't answer.
The lady got answer.
Yeah. Mentally, I'm probably at my peak now. I feel like I love myself. I am involved with somebody who reciprocates and has honestly put me in a better situation where I understand myself and God more. Not
That's
that I
what's
didn't
up.
have to like work on myself, but a good person that will match things and sow into you like you sow into them, it changes your perspective on a lot. Physically, I think I can't speak for her because I'm not a man, but I want to tone and maybe lose a little bit. But honestly, I've come to the realization I'm never going to be 120 pounds. And I don't want to be 120 pounds. I think as long as, I am happy with how clothes look on me. And yeah, because the wild thing is, I probably get more attention now than I did when I was.
Because I won't say 120 sounds small.
Yeah.
Look here, you got to be something to do something.
She said 120. I was like,
What?
is that the benchmark? Like, goddamn.
Yes, okay.
Look, I don't want nobody when they pants size in single digits.
Period. He said, what you lack in the bag, you better pack in the cat. I heard that.
I'm glad to be out the
But
game.
the camaraderie to hear that in here is what keeps a person going. Like I had to come to the realization because that's it. But I honestly, like, as long as I tone a little bit, I want to get, because I got tree stumps for legs because I'm short.
Well, you got. Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with
I'm not hitting
shit.
no.
Hold on.
But
I know.
But you curvy and thick. Like,
hold on. Have you seen my wife's legs? Shit.
Also very curvy and thick.
No, and when she put them around my neck,
she's beautiful.
shit.
You always go to the point
I don't
where
know
it's
if
like
you
it gets
see
uncomfortable.
His wife,
Shit.
but her shape.
It gets uncomfortable. You like,
God.
Maybe she's snappy.
Damn.
She's gorgeous.
No, I've seen her,
Yeah,
and see, it was hard
gorgeous.
for me to
Hold on,
not
let me tell you
unsee
about-
her
hey,
because of the
man.
balcony stuff he
Listen,
told
hold
me.
on,
It's hard because all you
No,
when
hold
you see
on,
her, all
hold
you
on,
think
hold
about
on.
is
Let me
her
say
bending
something,
over the damn balcony.
Let me tell you something.
Just don't moan
My
afterwards.
wife really been snapping on these bitches because in all them pictures y'all see, she ain't got no shaper on.
No,
That's her.
I've seen her in
She
person.
did the work.
So
That's
I know.
her. Hey, she holding that
Yeah.
shit up. That's her. And I'll be like, let's sit it right here, baby.
Yeah, I've seen her in person.
What I'm saying.
But the thing about it is, yes, she is doing an amazing job at the gym and she's
Shit.
slimming down,
The
but
gym?
she always been that girl.
You
This
over
gets
there. though.
uncomfortable.
She
Comfortable.
always
Hey.
had that
Shit.
shape.
You
No,
way over there.
no,
Shit.
no.
I'm sitting here, he's like,
Listen, keep pumping her up because that's what you're supposed to do
I'm
as
just
her
like,
husband.
Damn, nigga, what
She-
you doing back there?
She's
Yeah.
always
hold,
been
hold
that
on,
girl.
nigga. And you know, she been
Ain't
getting
nobody
back.
saying nothing.
She be
about
getting
that.
back in her
But
gymnastics
I don't
bag.
want this nigga moaning
hold on,
sitting
nigga.
next to me.
She getting back in her gymnastics bag because she done came down. So now she got her handstand that down, and she doing the split.
See, hey,
I love that.
Life is great
I
for
love,
me.
Show 'em,
I
mama.
love that for you.
but I don't want to know.
Yeah, you feel me?
Life is great for me. Shit.
I like to hear you talk about your wife.
I do
We
too.
can live without the balcony scenes,
Yeah.
but when you really be like
See,
putting
I'm
her
a visual person.
doing that thing
right?
and speaking on your wife, I love to hear it because one, you ain't lying. She's true. That lady is snapping. She look good. She always been that girl.
You don't want
But I
a
can
mental
see the
image of your
difference as well.
friends.
I don't.
It's-
Hey,
We
look
ain't
here.
talking about that stuff. We talking about when you get to the line and then you're
Yeah,
like,
you just
hey, guess
let's
what?
just go over it.
You know what
Fuck
we
it.
was doing about 3 hours ago? Like,
That's
nigga,
all right, nigga.
I don't
That's
want
all right,
to
nigga.
know.
Wipe your drool and keep talking about your wife. It don't matter. But yes,
but I'm right there. That's physically like you, and
Do
you
something
as
to
you
do
get
something.
older, you either accept it or you don't. And I think the thing for me, no matter if I was involved with a healthy person or not, I'm happy being the weight that I'm at. I just want to tone it up.
I ain't never been scared of no stomach.
Well, I think for the first time I experienced what you were talking about, which I respect about your marriage, is because with women when we get our food balls, we like shit. But
Pick
More
that motherfucker
cushion.
up and go to work.
Worth a push.
there's a bring that shit here type shit.
Shit don't bother me at all.
No, but again, I feel like it takes a real man to be like, come here, bitch. Like, give me
girl,
that.
I'm simultaneously hearing more cushion for the push it and pick that thing up and get to work at the same damn time. No, I definitely agree with you though. It's not men, but I'm gonna tell you this: men like big bitches.
No man's trying to get cut either. Like,
I've not ever had no man tell me.
I don't need your sharp ass tailbone cutting my thigh.
like what the fuck? Like,
no skinny slander. Skinny
yeah,
women
that's
matter.
no, we're not. I'm not shaming skinny people. No. I'm just
skinny
saying.
women matter
I'm
too.
not trying to get cut.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Like your tailbone.
I hear you. My
Is
answer
that your
to
pelvis?
this nigga slaying me. Mentally, I think I'm getting there. I think I'm getting there. I'm in a lot better space today.
You're doing better.
Today.
I am proud of you.
I swear to God, I appreciate
I'll be
that.
trying to
All
help
jokes
you, but
aside.
you don't be listening.
Yeah, not listening to you. I actually think you give some of the most solid advice. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You really give sound advice. Now you be throwing the advice at me sometime when I don't be fucking expecting it, so I be having to prepare when I see your name pop up that you done said something. But it is solid advice, and I can really genuinely tell that it comes from a really good place. So I do appreciate it and respect it. But yeah, I definitely in a lot better place today than I was this time last year, mentally, physically. Listen here, okay.
You okay? Yeah.
I'm just a thick mess, baby. I don't know what to tell nobody. I don't know what to tell nobody.
You're
I don't have
beautiful.
diabetes no more, so so snaps
Applaud
to that. I mean,
Applaud that.
I think I will be at
I'm not gay no more.
Yeah,
Okay?
right. That,
Your bitch has been delivered,
I
okay?
don't like. I
I don't like
men.
men. Okay.
Oh shit.
That nigga had me
What's the
fucking
chick? I ain't had no sex.
Period. Okay. But and haven't. So there's that. But what was the other one? What was it? Mentally and physically.
Mm-hmm.
And physically, I feel like I'll be at my pinnacle of health when I'm able to have a child. Period. That's the only thing that I have an actual issue with. Other than that, I am like living proof that people can be healthy because for the most part, I eat pretty well. I exercise when now listen, I could be better at the damn gym. I'm still trying to figure out how to lift them damn weights and not die. But
I can recommend someone to help you with that.
yeah,
His name's Bodies by Patino.
Body by Tino.
okay, yeah, slide me his info. Cause definitely I'm intimidated by the
He's
weights,
an
but I
asshole.
want to be able to lift weights, but I'm
He's good,
intimidated
though.
by it. But other than that, once I'm able to have a child healthy and I'm healthy and the baby's healthy, that's when I know I hit my pinnacle of physical health. Mental health, I think that's a forever journey. I've said that on here before, but I'm a lot better. I'm very proud of my progress. So,
And
That's what's up.
Joseph, because I gave you that name, I want my percentage.
yeah, go ahead, Joseph.
I was telling my wife, I said we need to start making shirts and just put it.
Yeah, just because he's not gonna live that one down. That Body by Patino, that's in
golden.
there.
That's golden.
It's in there.
Well, give me his information, somebody. Alrighty, and then the next question is: what time of life would you consider you were the most free, and what attribute to losing those freedoms, and how can you retain them?
I was the most free at 7 years old
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like I'm like when before fucking I had to pay bills.
when I was 7.
Fred.
Before
Was I
Are we
free
talking
then?
about like feeling free or like?
Yeah, I'll go with me. For me, I feel like the most free I was probably was when I lived in Washington, and the way I was in exploring a lot about who I was, what made me tick, more into my emotions and things of that nature. So I was free to be able to get to know me and explore
Okay.
a little bit more of like Earth, if you
Oh,
will.
okay.
So
Oh,
freedom
okay.
in that nature, not freedom as like nigga I can get up and go to whatever. Like even though that's part of it, but
Yeah.
because
Okay.
shit changes once you
Have kids.
have kids or
yeah.
even a relationship because you can't
Mhm.
like when I'm with my wife, I'm not doing like a lot of that shit I was doing where I'm like I'm gonna be respectful, call, do things like that, and like just not move like a fucking piece of shit.
You say that, and I my answer will be from 6 to 18.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Take that bet, 20.
Okay.
6 to 20.
What
Okay.
happened in 20 that changed?
I got a girlfriend.
Oh,
I never had a girlfriend before that.
Are you just
Yeah.
fucking around?
Anyway,
Yeah.
hey, how you doing?
Sorry.
I would say in the context
sorry.
in the context, Kevin, I'd probably say for me now.
Yeah.
Now that I've done the work to understand myself and done started my healing process, and I can see myself better, and I'm being transparent with myself and with those near and dear to me, the few that are. I feel like I am the best version of myself, and I'm the freest now because I operate in a space of what I like to do at all times, and then anything that doesn't match my energy or doesn't align with my soul, like if I get any type of negative answers, I'm out. Like I just don't deal with it.
Yeah.
Let me go back to reiterate. The reason 6 to 20 was before being an adult, my dad literally gave me complete freedom as far as going out.
Oh.
So it wasn't like this, you have this curfew or time. So he trusted me enough to make the right decision. So I had
So you
complete
was fucking
freedom.
around.
Yeah.
Anyway, I didn't bring no kids
Yeah,
back,
you
so
was.
You were just good at it.
You were safely fucking around.
Yeah.
I was a safe kid. Like he knew he could trust me. So it was one of the things where I had that complete freedom and I didn't have for until becoming an adult responsibility of bills, so I could go hang out, University Village, etc., and not have to think about
the consequences.
Yeah,
I can see that because I had something similar. Like as soon as I started driving, I didn't have to be home. Like as long as I let them know what I was doing, like they didn't really care because I wasn't getting in trouble. So
yeah, add to what you were saying, I think right now, probably in the last 8 months, I probably feel the most free. Like I think because we had that serious conversation months ago about death and accepting our parents not being here. I think this is probably one of the first years where, don't get me wrong, like I miss my mom, but I'm more accepting of her not being here and just making her proud. And that's kind of resonating more with me. But I'm also in a good space as a parent. I'm also in a good space in a healthy relationship. I'm also in a good space with my job. And not that I haven't always been in a good space with my job, but kind of what like Kevin was saying too is I don't take nobody's bullshit and I will not settle for less. And I will tell a person very quickly, like, if this is what we're doing, then just stay the fuck away from me. I'll be cordial, but just stay away. Like, I don't want anybody to dim my light. I don't want anybody to bring their bullshit into my bullshit. If I feel like that's going to happen, I'll cut a person off real quick. Because I've had to learn, I'd rather have 5 solid people that I know will defend me in a room than have 20,000 people that will talk shit about me in a room.
Hello.
Friendships are super, super important, but loyalty is too.
Absolutely.
Did you answer this?
I didn't.
Damn.
I was sure going to go to that next question though. I think I felt the freest when I lived in Virginia.
What happened?
She had a McFly moment.
Yeah, she tried.
She tried.
I think when I lived in Virginia, because prior to living in Virginia, I had I was very people pleasing, but to my family. And I think when I lived in Virginia, it was nobody there for me to rely on but me. So I was able to really get acclimated with myself. I learned the things that I liked. I learned what I didn't like and what meant something to me. I was able to set my own tone and values. So I feel like when I lived in Virginia for those 3 years, I was my freest.
Okay.
That's good. Okay. Everybody answered?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Let's get like 1 or 2 more.
I think we only have 2 more. What role do you think you play in healing the world around you? And then this is a 2-part question. And then what are you doing to achieve that role?
I think the role I play is to show up as the best version of myself, and to let my light shine on those who it's supposed to be for.
I think I'm still creating the world around me. Especially given this new chapter of life, I was in one situation and now I'm breaking. I don't want to say breaking free because this is not a bad thing. I'm just moving to another chapter of life.
So, are you creating the world? Or are you allowing the universe to align that what should be aligned with you?
Ooh-wee.
Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good question.
And this why me and him been getting along lately. I definitely. You're right. You're right. I am allowing it to align because before I was fighting the alignment like tooth and nail. I didn't want no parts of the change or anything. But now, yes, I do believe I am aligning with the things that are supposed to be here for me. So it's still unfolding, as before my eyes, and I think the role that I play in this moment is allowing it to happen, and just feeling secure that God got me. And whatever this looks like in the end, this is what it is.
I think projection is very important too. You project the energy around you and with the energy that you bring. And even if there's 5 negative people, you can still have something positive come out of it depending on how you project.
Yeah.
And so I think that how you allow people to affect you is very, very important to how you handle your own self. That's part of what I personally think, because every day there's going to be somebody that could piss you off, hurt your feelings or whatever. But how you handle it and how you deal with it is going to be the biggest part about it. We all know who we are individually. We know our strengths. We know our weaknesses. And I think when you have those strengths, you just have to kind of utilize them to kind of beat down your weaknesses so that your weaknesses become strengths.
Okay, friend. Let me fly.
I normally try to treat people how I would like to be treated, but I usually go into it giving people respect until they lose it. So my energy usually is even like on saying like with the situation with Curve and a gay guy, like I try not to be that way. Like if someone approaches me, I'm always gonna give them the respect first. I'm not gonna treat it like, oh, how dare you? It's always in a respect thing, and I feel like the world lacks that in a lot of senses. So just being polite and being able to let people be who they are and not look at them sideways because you got enough people doing it anyway is my way of giving back. Like if you're ever around me, I'm never gonna look at you a certain way for being who you are. You are who you are, and I'm never gonna judge you for that. So that's my way of getting back.
Okay. I
Yeah.
respect that. This side of the table.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of the same approach. I think like my role is to kind of show what it looks like to lead with love. Like try not to be judgmental on people, take people as they are, and don't be like when you think about like why people do things. You try. It's like empathy. Like you try to think of like even if it's slighting you or something. I try to think about well, what made them do that? Like why did they do that? Why is this way? And I try not to react in a way that brings more hate or anger to the situation. I try to come at a spot from love. As you were saying, like be cordial with people and yeah, just try to make it easy in life because this shit's hard enough. So
Exactly.
Well, and we don't know what people are going through, and,
Yeah, you
and that's
don't.
the unfortunate part.
Mm-hmm.
Because I always think every day when I wake up and I pray to God and say thank you for a new day, like somebody's life ended yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's always going to be more fortunate than I am, but there's also going to be people less fortunate than me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just always say it helped me to react better to my triggers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Friend, you snap it.
Because I can't control people triggering me, but I can control how I react to it.
For sure.
That's
Oh, yeah.
good.
yeah, that's the. It's like it's not anybody else's
Oh, can we
responsibility.
Can we
for
say
that.
shout out to Miss Tammy for that pound cake?
Lord. Okay.
Who's Miss Tammy?
His mama.
Oh, okay.
Baby, that cake was taken.
I didn't
So
eat
when
that
he
yet.
was eating it earlier, I was like, it looks so good.
It was good. I ain't gonna lie, that cake was caking. It was perfect.
I'm thinking about taking the rest of that
It
shit
was
home.
mine.
Oh, I was gonna say take some home.
It was moist. It was moist. It was very, very
Did you
good.
try
Some
it?
home.
This is the last question, guys. Y'all ready?
I can't partake.
You can't eat no cake?
The
Hmm?
bread.
You can't eat no
I ain't
cake?
supposed to be eating it.
I'm not. Nah.
So you trying to get buff?
Yeah. I just like I said that's one of them things. It's a bad road to go down.
Do you know you a
Oh,
big
no,
nigga?
you like
We fly, like you know you a big nigga, right? Like you know you like a big nigga.
I don't think I'm tiny.
Like you a nigga. Like you know that?
Would a you or a I?
With a nigga. You is. You a big. That's how I describe you. I be like, I don't know if y'all can tell from the podcast, but that nigga big. Like
That nigga's strong as shit.
Yeah, you a strong ass nigga. Like even when you hug me, like, come here, bitch. I'm like, okay.
You ever catch McFly in the Bear in the Woods? Pray for the bear.
Please pray for the bear, cause I'm gonna pick McFly.
Well, first of all, I would never be in the woods.
So nigga, I ain't even go in there.
I just keep it a buck. I don't explore. Not in the woods.
I don't blame you. Anybody going in the damn woods?
That's not true.
We know you gonna be. we
I was about to say you can ask
we
Kevin
know.
because I'm not.
We know you going to the woods, Kevin.
Hell yeah.
Last question, y'all. What do you find special about yourself, and what are you doing to showcase that part of yourself to the world? I'm gonna last.
Why? Because you want to think about it?
No, because I got a long ass answer. Go ahead.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Go ahead.
Kevin?
Nah, you.
Nobody
Oh,
wants to go.
You want me to go? Go.
Yeah.
Nobody go.
I'll
We
go.
know-
I'll go.
Thank you. Shit.
I'll make my Reader's Digest quick. One of the things that I feel like I bring to the world is giving people a definition that no matter your circumstances, no matter your background, that everybody deserves to be loved, appreciated, and respected.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like so many people think that when a person fucks up, no matter what part of life, whether you've done this or you've done that, everybody deserves to have somebody care about them.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't feel like our past should define our present, because if we're going to live in our past, then our present's not going to turn into anything. So I think that's one of the biggest things. And, you know, love who you love them intently, and love without boundaries when you know you can, but still keep your guard up to protect yourself.
So your favorite thing about you is your ability to give love freely, without unapologetically, without judgment.
Yeah. And tell them motherfucking they can suck a dick.
Oh my
Sorry.
goodness. You
Okay.
know what though? You be talking shit, but you the most gentle, sweet, kind, loving person. Like this, but I know this because we have private conversations. But you be talking shit.
Oh no,
But you so loving. Like it be cracking me the fuck up because I'm like, this girl's so damn sweet, but she still gonna hit you with her car. But she's sweet.
For sure. I'll run your pinky toe over. Okay, who's next?
What about you?
Yeah. What I learned, because I don't know if you guys noticed, I was on hiatus for a couple of weeks, but perspective's a motherfucker. Because what I realized even now, because like when you look at how this podcast is presented now, we realize when you're not necessarily inside of it and you're outside of it and you look inside, you see my dope personality for me is that I am quirky and awkward, weird, but it's funny. But that's how I've been my entire life. So like now when I am able to present that, and I feel like the podcast is like a little window into seeing that I can be awkwardly fucking funny and awkwardly myself, and I'm comfortable with that. But like to be able to format it for the world to see in like high quality is the hardest part in the transition of it. But that's me. Like this is who I am. I feel like I'm super dope at that, and that's what I think I've been trying to define and figure out for fucking 39 years. And like it's dope going towards 40 that I get to see that and try to present that to the world in a dope way.
I love that.
Awesome.
I like that.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I see that in you too. That's dope. Shut your ass up. You shut your ass up. I can't wait till you say what you got to say about you, because I probably ain't seen none of it. None of it.
I feel like I have this pretty good ability to make any situation feel okay. Like anybody I come across, like I don't feel like I have too many issues of having like a situation feel uncomfortable. Like even in a bad situation, it's like I have a pretty good knack at just relating to people, I guess, if that makes sense. So it's like I had a friend and I was like, damn, it's fucked up, but I know what she meant. And she was like, whenever I see Kevin smiling, I know everything's okay. Because it's fucking real. Like I'm not smiling just to smile. It's like, oh, he's comfortable. If he's cool, we're cool. It's like, it is what it is. It's like if you see me tripping, it's like, oh, nah, some real shit's going on. We gotta go. But I just try to come at every situation the same now. Like every person individually. Like I just try to come at them as they are and not as the situation is, if that makes any sense. So I try to just make people feel like people. That's what I do. That's how I give it to the world.
The question is what makes you feel special, right?
Yes.
What makes you
You want me to read to you
What
again?
makes you special? You ain't gotta read it again.
And how do you give it to the world?
My answer is not particularly for the world, but what I can say is what makes me special is what I'm starting to see through my own eyes is the way that I interact and love my wife, how it's affecting my daughter and her expectations of life, and how she views relationship and marriage now at her young age as innocent as she is, and the ideals that she's creating in her mind of what she perceives to be normal is probably what makes me feel the most special. Like the roles that she will like look for in a partner, her expectations in life, like that makes me feel special, because my daughter has a mindset of like, this girl wants to be married, she wants to have a big family, but the roles and the type of relationship she wants to be in is directly modeled from what she's seeing. And I know that that's a healthy place, and that's what makes me feel special, because I feel like I've done the work so that I'm secure that when she chooses someone, she's choosing someone with the right intentions, and also we're preparing her to know how to choose, because she has an ideal of what she wants her life to look like even now at 7 years old. So I think I'm doing my part, going back to the other question, I'm doing my part to break the generational curse, because now she's looking intently. At 7, she's already looking forward intently. She's not just going out off of what she feels, because these are things that she's been saying for years. So I think that's what's been special about my life.
I love that answer. That's dope. That's a dope answer. I think what makes me special is I utilize a lot of what has gone wrong to help others. Like I'm able to turn my pain into like passion, or my pain into something that's going to be useful for someone else. So I think that's a big, huge part of what makes me unique. I'm very empathetic towards people and their situations. And I think that also makes me unique. I'm undeniably stylish. Okay. Undeniably
I agree.
a stylish ass bitch.
I agree.
So I just thank you.
And the Muppets hate that about you.
Hate to see a bitch coming. Do you hear me? Let me let you know right now. Miss Piggy running from me. Hate to see a bitch
Elmo
coming.
won't return my.
Won't return. Don't even want to sit up here with us.
Is it the
Hate to
is it the coked out ammo?
hate to see a bitch coming. But yeah, I legitimately feel like I got a bunch of unique qualities. Like for real. Like I'm super loving, super kind, sweet. I am a tough girl and I can handle a lot, but I won't take a lot. But honestly, I think
That
just
pause. I heard it too. That toughness is a facade. We'll talk about that later.
no, I'm a tough girl.
No, we'll talk about it later.
We can talk about it later. But I'm a
I'm
pretty
gonna charge you though.
That's cool. Nigga, keep on sending them Apple Pay things. Like I keep on ignoring them. I'm a pretty tough girl. You don't think I'm a tough girl?
The day someone accepts it, huh?
I think it goes back to your toughness being circumstantial, just like mine does.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know me on a different level than I think he has a very good idea. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Sometimes he'll say shit and I'll say no on the podcast, but then in the back of my mind I'll be like, this nigga finna me with some real shit later,
right?
Because he does pay. He's observant and he does have a good understanding of me. I will not take that from him. But you know where that toughness comes in because we have had those interpersonal conversations. So you definitely kind of know me on a different level. Y'all just know me on two different levels, but he does pay good attention and has a. So I don't deny that he probably.
I know black women.
I don't think it's just black women.
I don't think it's just black women either. But
especially the ones in the sundress and the fro.
Here we go.
All right, y'all. This has been another episode of the Heavyweight Podcast. I'm not doing no more with him. No more. We thank y'all for listening. Yes. Make sure that you like, subscribe, share. Come on, all that shit. Comment, all that shit. Interact with us, y'all. We love to hear back from y'all. Until next time, peace.
Peace.
Sweating. That's a wrap, y'all. That's how she wrote. So make sure you click like, subscribe. Tune in. We on the off-stream platform. So until next time, we'll holla at you.